Hi, this is Thijs from NOISIA, pretending to be in an airport lounge for a tutorial on Vision 4X. I'm going to do this purely on laptop speakers, and I have this song that I made a while ago on a MacBook when I didn't have Vision 4X, and I got a kick. And later on I realized I used a shitty kick because I judged the kick by ear, whether it was a clean kick, it sounded clean enough. And then later on I realized by checking the spectrogram that it wasn't the cleanest kick. So now I'm going to attempt to replace this kick purely visually, knowing that all I need basically is a sine and a little click. So here's the track. I'll quickly run through it. Let me pull up the 4X for that. So you see it's got this weird little blob here. Got this weird little blob here under the kick that isn't ideal. In general, it's a very dirty kick, which is also cool. Like, I'm not saying like you can't use dirty kicks. It's kind of like more of a thought experiment. Like, if I needed to replace this kick purely visually without having like good monitors in a good room or good headphones, how do I replace this kick? I've done some preparation, otherwise it would take me about like 20 minutes to imitate this kick. So this kick is 2 layers. There's this little blippy layer that I'll just mute for now, and this one, which is almost like, sounds like a door shutting. It does actually have a nice pitch transient envelope here, but I'm gonna try to approximate this sound here with a much cleaner thing from Serum. Oh yeah, I see. I mean, I've been working on this, so it's pretty close already. But basically, what I did was just look at these red lines. Where does it start? Where does it finish? What kind of shape does the line make? And how close can I get to copying basically this line? I see here there's first harmonic and a second harmonic showing up. I don't know if that's in the sample or in the processing line. Maybe it hits the limiter and does some wave shaping, like harmonic generation, some distortion, saturation, whatever. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I will try to keep it clean. So I will bring down the level. I'll make it as loud as possible so it's red, but then without generating these extra harmonics, because this should be a very clean sine kick. So as I can tell, as I see it now, it's actually not that loud that it's generating harmonics. If I push it up here in the utility a bit, you see that these harmonics start being generated. So if I put it back to 20, it's back to clean. And then basically how I got to this kick was just going 8B between the original kick and my replacement sine, and then just messing around with pitch envelopes. And you can do really wild things, obviously. Just dragging this one point and it isn't a kick anymore. Now it's a kick. Is it closer to what we were going for? Oh, actually it is. So basically, with just using a sine, and like this one is a super short off axis, so it starts with the face here, which means it's every time it attacks, it actually starts out of phase, which generates a really nice kind of clicky sound. That's the OSC B, and this one is just that clean sine with a pitch envelope to it, which in Serum I use the master tune, and then LFO1 and LFO2 goes to B volume. So that is basically the length of the clicky off-axis second sine. But just judging this visually, it's a lot easier to get close to a dirty kick, but then replace it with something that is much, much cleaner. Like this is a pretty clean kick. But then the frequencies it's hitting are very close to this dirty kick. If I want to, I can copy this one, mute this one, only use this one, and then quickly put my favorite plugin EQ8 on it, and then filter off the lows. And now I've got a super clean bottom, and I still have the character of the other kick, but with a much cleaner energy distribution of the kick. So this is my new version now with layer, and this was the old version. And you can tell, like, just by here, you can tell it's a bit louder. It looks a bit louder. It's a bit more red and full. And it's not even generating these harmonics yet. So this kick I can push a bit more in the mix before it starts clipping. So I would say that's a good result. And this is all done on MacBook speakers that are good, like the new MacBook speakers are really good, but they're not clean monitoring systems, obviously. But using a tool like 4X, I can really get really close to what the energy is like, but I can do that with much cleaner sound. That's it, guys. That's what I wanted to show you. I could have done this anywhere, in a hotel room or in a bathtub. I do not advise working on laptops in bathtubs, but it's possible. Make sure you keep your hands dry.